What's up, guys? So, this is going to be pretty much recorded for the podcast, but I'm also going to just try to do little clips of it, just put up on YouTube as well. So, I just kind of want to talk a little bit about just certain different topics and stuff, just to um, honestly just give clarity, because that's what all of this is, right? We're just trying to bring clarity and just kind of like have a discussion. So, the other day I was just like on YouTube, just kind of like the different things that popped up, and there's this one. It's about this little girl. She was bullied. She committed suicide, right? And in the video, they talk about it was just because of bullying, right? And whoever these kids were that bullied her in the first place, that caused her to end her life, right? Created this disgusting meme, just making fun of her death. And honestly, that broke my heart. I was talking to my wife about it, and we're just like, man, like kids could be so ruthless, right? They could be so ruthless. I'm just like, why? Why do you gotta do it? Why do you gotta be so evil like that? I mean, I didn't think, honestly, this is probably the most like disgusting thing I've seen, like out of like bullying, bro. And like, man, I, bro, it is disturbing and heartbreaking, because I'm like, man, shoot, me and my wife, like, it's my stepdaughter, but I consider my real daughter, right? If that happened, I would be devastated. I would be, man, I don't even know how to describe it, but I would not be myself no more, right? And just seeing this, I'm just like, man, bro, like, why do you have to go to the lengths of that just to hurt some? And then when they already passed, bro, and you go ahead and continue, oh my gosh, bro. I ain't understand, but I do want to play the video. We're gonna kind of just react to it, bro. It is, man, it is not good. I don't like it, man. I just don't.
Spending Sunday night preparing their kids for school Monday morning, the Avila family is preparing to release their daughter from life support.
I'm here.
Man, imagine that feeling right when everyone's going back to school on Monday, bro. But you have your daughter, your son, your child on life support, and you realize there's nothing else to do, and man, bro, that right there breaks my heart. It's just like, why y'all gotta be, oh man.
Right now, today, to be angry because my daughter's no longer with me, and angry because of these bullies continuing to bully.
Freddie Avila says his
Bro, I would be angry too that my child isn't here with me no more. I'd be mad too at the bullies. Like, you're the reason why my child did this, bro. Like, for real. Like, there, no matter what, like, there's sometimes just no matter how much support and love that you give them, like, it ain't gonna stop the bullying, right? It ain't gonna stop from what they're going through. They're still going, man, bro. That is heartbreaking.
daughter Rosalie hung herself and left a letter for him to find, saying she couldn't take being bullied anymore. But even after news spread that Rosalie committed suicide, family says students still made fun of her.
Bro, like, after all that, they still continue to bully her after she already passed, bro. Um, I ain't gonna read the meme, like, so you're not really going, like, I will describe it to you in some way. I just feel like it's super disturbing and disgusting for me to just, like, try to repeat it. But it's just, like, it's like, a meme of the girl's face, and it's like, don't tuck me into the bed, and then it shows the next picture of a grave, and it says, tuck me into the, bro, like, oh my gosh, like, I know I said I wasn't going to read it word for word. It kind of isn't word for word, but that was the best way I could try to describe it, so you could feel that anguish and pain, and like, man, this disturbing and disgusting meme, bro. Seeing this, like, what kind of satisfaction does that give you to do this to someone else? Like, it don't make sense to me, like, whatsoever, like, at all. Like, I'm just like, why? Like, why do you gotta do this? This is super disgusting. And bro, like, the parents of those kids that caused this little girl to do this, shame on you. You ain't doing jack squat about being a parent. Like, you ain't doing jack squat about it.
Posting this image of her face near a grave online, mocking her death.
So hard, it's just so mean to just do that. It's not funny. You know, it's not funny to see that image of your daughter and to be mocked like she's crap, and she's not. That's my daughter.
Family says they took these concerns to Mesa View Middle School officials, but nothing was done.
Right now, the bullies are still there. They suspend them for a couple of days, they come back and they bully somebody else.
And that's the bigger problem. Family says they've been contacted by dozens of people saying their kids are being bullied also, especially on social media where the insults circulate rapidly among their peers.
The things that they post on social media about my daughter is unacceptable. The people that liked it, that fed into it, it's painful, and it makes me angry that to know that they have no heart.
To victims, the Avilas say stand up for yourselves and report bad behavior to adults. To adults with kids guilty of pushing other students around, they say if you don't check your kids, you're the problem.
I'm gonna tell you this, you don't wanna be in my shoes. You don't want to be in my shoes dealing with this and trying to figure out where your daughter's going to be buried at.
Parents say moving forward, they want the school to reprimand students who bully other students so that they know it's a serious issue and it will not be tolerated. We're reporting from Loma Linda, Leah Uko, Fox 11 News.
Bro. Like, seriously, though. Like, seriously. I don't understand. I just don't. Like, it is super disgusting. Like, why the heck do you have to be doing that? Why do you have to hurt? Bro, it is, to me, it is stupid, right? And then, like, the school don't do nothing about it. I understand that because I see that all the time. The school ain't gonna do jack squat about it. They don't care. They don't care. Little slap on the wrist, 2-day suspension. They back to doing what they're doing. But like they said, if you're a parent, you ain't checking your kids. When they do stuff like this, you are the problem. Whether you encouraging it or you ignoring it, whatever it is, you're the problem, right? Their minds are being like, we need to mold them into amazing people. But if you are not, if you refuse or neglect molding them, or you're molding them in the wrong way, like, shame on you. Shame on you. And I ain't about this, bro. Like, I hate bullying, bro. I've been bullied before. Many of us have probably been bullied before. But if you're the bully and you've changed your ways, I'm proud of you. I'm so glad. I'm proud of you. But you need to tell your story from the other end too, and just shed some light and some hope into changing, right? That's what we need. We need some of these former bullies to shed some light and be like, you know what, this is what caused me to change. I'm so sorry. What I did was disgusting, disturbed, all this, right? Bro, if we are not uplifting and building our children, if we are not uplifting and building these children, what are we doing, right? Like, I understand building yourself up, I understand, but if you got a child, you need to build them up. You see the youth, you build them up, bro. You do not build them, you do not break them down to the point where they do this, right? You know, like the mama said, you don't want to be in her shoes, bro. You don't want to be in her shoes. And I understand that a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, it's whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, no one's really getting hurt about it. It just happens every once. Bro, it ain't happening every just once in a while, right? It's happening all the time. I see it all the time, and I'm just so disgusted and so, like, fed up of it, bro. Like seriously, like, we don't be needing this, right? We don't need these things, bro. Like, we don't need it. It just, we don't. There's no point in it. There's no hope in it. There's none of that. Like, why? Why do we have to go through that? Why do we have to face that? Why do we have to look at any of that? It's like, bro, like, dude, like, why? Like, there's no need for it. We do not, bro. People are just crazy. People are just crazy.
Good afternoon.
Right?